So, guys, have you ever walked out of a meeting room and felt something is off, something is not correct? The words were normal, the tone, the energy, the reaction in the room was not correct. The ability to understand the difference between what is said and what is not said is called emotional intelligence, which is very critical skill nowadays for leaders and the future leaders. Welcome back to Ruchi HR channel once again. Today I'm going to cover what do you need? What is an extra skill you need to become a good leader? A good leader for today and tomorrow. So first of all, you need to understand what is emotional intelligence, which is often called EQ. वो क्या है और क्यों important है? So, ability to understand your own emotions, manage them effectively, and understand the emotion of other people is called emotional intelligence, which is very critical role, which is very critical leadership skill. Because nowadays, a manager is not only supposed to make decisions or give instruction, but it is required to manage people. And when you have to manage people, that means you have to deal with lot of situation and lot of emotions that these people have. You may also have when you see them behaving in certain manner. So managing all that is called emotional intelligence. Why EQ suddenly becomes very important, much important than IQ? To understand this, पहले देखते हैं कुछ टाइम पहले तक your academic qualification, your experience, your problem solving skills were important. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो आज important नहीं है, आज भी वो उतनी ही important है, लेकिन आजकल EQ बहुत ज़्यादा important होता जा रहा है. क्यों? क्योंकि फास्ट चेंजिंग एनवायरनमेंट में मैनेजर्स को खाली इंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं देनी, खाली मैनेजरियल टास्क नहीं करने, बट उनको बहुत सारी सिचुएशंस के साथ डील करना पड़ता है. फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, having different generations in one office which has very different pattern of working, managing team of hybrid, remote, and on-site people, fast decision making environment, and high stress and high expectation world. So this world has completely changed in last 4 5 years. You will see that people are managing lot of stuff more than what they can handle. In such situation, having technical competency is not only important. In this scenario, people who are managing larger team members, larger group of companies, larger employees, they are not only smart people, but they are the people who can read the room, who can observe what is going correct, what is not going correct in the workplace. So basically, people who can engage with their team members, who can engage with people around them, are the successful leader nowadays. They understand when someone is disengaged. They understand when conflict is building inside. They know how to manage disagreements between the teams. They also understand when pressure is high, when the team is overwhelmed. What motivates one person cannot motivate everyone. Everyone can have their different motivations. For an example, a Gen Z employee may look for feedback and flexibility, but a millennial will look after stability and clarity in the role. Success depends on the ability, how effectively you understand people and how effectively you can manage them. A lot of research and leadership studies shows that the strong leaders have very high emotional quotient in them, because high IQ can manage tasks and solve the problem easily, but high EQ manages the people best. And ultimately, leadership is all about managing people in effective manner. Emotional intelligence is not just about controlling people, it's about reading between the lines. What does it mean? Example से समझते हैं. For an example, your manager says, let's revisit this tomorrow or some other day. What does it mean? It looks a normal word, but depending on tone, body language, and timing, it can also mean the idea is not correct, the idea is not headed towards the ultimate goal, this is not the right time to talk about it, maybe we can touch base this topic later. So what you need to understand, reading between the lines. Emotionally intelligent professionals don't just listen, but they observe. What they observe? The tone of the voice, facial expression, body language, what people are avoiding to say, and what is the energy in the room. Here's a simple reflection exercise. After all the meeting or all the conversation, ask 3 questions from yourself. What was the energy in the room? What was said? What could be the underlining message? जब आप ये समझना शुरू कर दोगे, स्लोली व्हेन यू बिल्ड दिस हैबिट, यू विल बी मोर अवेयर एंड you will create a good judgment for the situation. Another important element of EQ is empathy. So next time जब आप किसी को देखोगे कि कोई बहुत highly irritated है या they are reacting in such a different manner, तो पहले अपने आप से क्वेश्चन पूछो कि what could be their situation, what could be the reason of this irritation. क्या वो किसी चीज से जूझ रहे हैं, क्या उनके ऊपर प्रेशर ज्यादा है काम का, या कोई प्रायोरिटी से लेके उनकी सिचुएशंस डिफरेंट हैं. जब आप ये समझना शुरू कर दोगे, यू विल हैव डेफिनेटली अ ड्रामेटिक शिफ्ट इन योर प्रोफेशनल रिलेशनशिप विद योर peer group and your team members. Success is not only depends on technical skills or intelligent quotient, but it is also depend on emotional awareness. In emotional awareness, you try to understand people, you be empathetic with them, you understand the situation better, you understand the unsaid words or tone between the lines, you build stronger relationship, you have ability to understand the situation, understand the people, and then you take good judgment which is favorable to all the situation and people around. In that case, you become a better leader when compared to the other people who are maybe having high IQ but low EQ. If this video helped you understand leadership quality better, then please do like and share my channel. Stay tuned, keep watching Ruchi HR because your growth matters at work and life. Thank you so much.